Right guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Baz, WELDERFABBER, and we'll start today with where we left off on the last chapter with the wash ramp for Geordie Rust over in Widnes. So them three are all tacked up ready for welding, and we're just on with the last one now. There's only Callum and Travis in today, putting this together. So we did have this one drawn, didn't we, off my one of my pals, and it has made it a lot faster getting it drawn rather than us drawing it on the floor and putting it together. You know, you just get your cut list. This was drawn on SolidWorks, so I could easily send the files to get all the materials and plates cut to the sizes that we needed, especially all the laser cut plates anyway. And these bits are for the little ramps that are going to go right at the bottom of the ramp, as you'll see in this chapter, and they're the stringers for the stairs. So moving forward, I'm going to use Nat a lot more with my drawing side of things, and I'm thinking about, the more I look at this corner of the workshop where Joe is now, he's just loading up to go out on a job, is I'm looking at all this area here and what we can do with it. So where that compressor is there, that draws too much electric, so we're definitely changing that. We're going to get a new compressor and put a new compressor in that spot there. In this spot here, where all these timber skids are, I'm looking at getting a plasma table. So I think a plasma table will give us a much bigger range of work that we can do moving forward, and also put a mezzanine floor above that. Might actually rebuild the storage area and put a mezzanine floor up there. That's something that I'm going to want to do in the next couple of months, but I'd say we need a plasma table. A plasma table definitely more than a guillotine or a press brake at this time. Once we have a plasma table installed, then we can look at getting a press brake. But as you know, we are new, one step at a time. You know, we bought the new MIGs, haven't we? We've got the old saw back, we've built our racking. You know, we've put all new electrics in the workshop. There has been quite a bit of expense, I'll be honest with you. And I don't want to spend too much money, should we say. But I'd say a plasma table would be a very good investment for us. So I'm going out now, talking to a few people and looking at getting a plasma table. Alright guys, look at me, getting old. Glasses on at last, for driving and in the office. Anyway, I just thought I'd touch base with you about something that's quite close to my heart. Yeah, I've lost one too many friends now to mental health issues. Right, and with them issues, mainly financial issues or relationship issues that cause problems that men do not want to talk about to others, and then they go to the pub, have a drink, too many drinks that leads to the next step. I'll give you a typical example now. When I was working one Friday afternoon on a crusher, changing a toggle plate with this guy, and I mean this guy was the toughest guy in that town and had all my respect, right? And there's tough guys out there, but there was this guy, yeah? And now, not in a million years would I think this guy would do anything to himself, because all he used to talk about was his grandchildren and his daughter, right, that he loved so much, right? And that Friday afternoon, there was no issues, no problems, no nothing, yeah? And he went to the pub that night, had one too many drinks, took himself into the woods, and he never came home. Right? And another one, and a young lad that worked for me back in year 2000, 3 months ago, has done exactly the same thing. But there's people out there that you can speak to that'll help you, especially a therapist through BetterHelp, the paid partner of today's video. I just want you to know that there's somebody out there that'll reach out to you if you need it, and usually within 48 hours. They'll get back to you to connect you to a credentialed therapist who is trained to listen, to help you if you are having any issues. You can do it from your phone, via computer, video, phone call, video chat, messaging, however feels most comfortable for you. I mean, back in the day, you never used to hear about things like this, but now it's getting more and more and more and more and more that it's happening. You know, especially, I see it all around me all the time now. Now I'm getting older, you look back, you think, wow. But anyway, I just thought I'd let you know about BetterHelp. So click the link in the description and go to betterhelp.com/WELDERFABBER, or choose WELDERFABBER during sign up and enjoy a special discount on your first month for that help. So please share this video. In fact, forget the video, just please share the link in the description to anyone that you think might need help right now. So I've just called in at our local welder supplier, Express, to see Finbar because I need some consumables and I wanted to talk to him about a few other things. But he's not here, he's on holiday again. He's always on holiday. Finbar, if you're watching, you're always on holiday. So I need some wire for the taker set and a few other bits of consumables that the lads have got ready for me. I'm also looking into hard facing wires and the different wires that you can get for hard facing, you know, because we're going to might go down the dual shield route with it, and we use that robotic 600 at the moment. If anybody's into welding and they know the wires, you could probably leave a bit of feedback in the comments on the hard facing. You know, I might try this Lincoln wire, hardcore 650. Or is that any good? That's a dual shield wire, that. So that might be one I might try. But it all comes down to cost at the end of the day when it comes to hard facing wire. You can go from like £150 a roll to like £450 a roll. So you need to find the happy medium, one that's hard and good for an impact, so it's good for the customer. You know, you just don't want to go and buy the cheapest wire and put a cheap wire down on a muncher or a shredder and just expect the customer to be happy with it. The customer needs to get good results from the welding that you put down. Yeah, so what I'm going to do over the next few months is try all different wires and try and get the customer feedback on that wire, charge them accordingly, tell them the price of the wire, and just be upfront with them really, and just say, listen, you can pay £400 a roll, you can pay £200 a roll, you know, we're going to try it on this, are you happy with that, and see where they're at with it. You know, honesty is the only way, isn't it? But our Finbar's not here, so I'll speak to one of the lads. Thanks. So whilst I'm out, I just thought I'd call in at home as my son has come home.
Right.
And here he is with his crutches. So welcome to my home, everybody, by the way. And that little plaque there I got off Gary Sides, so cheers for that, Gary, if you're watching, because I know you watch every week. So for those that don't know, Max, you might as well tell them the story. You was in Jasper.
Yeah, I was living in Jasper, working at CN, and about nearly 3 weeks ago we had a wildfire warning, and then about 12 hours later we got evacuated for the first time in Jasper's history. 2 of the highways were closed, we had to make it out west. Pretty weird time to pack up everything you own into a car, not be able to take everything with you and leave out west. Just travelling over 2,000 kilometres to make our way back around the mountain to get towards Calgary and Edmonton to the evacuee stations. Yeah, pretty much 2 weeks on the road. The town got hit. Luckily, about half, just over half survived. but a lot of town got fully wiped out, and fire's still ongoing. They're hoping to get people back soon, but it just all depends on what's happened. So thought I'd come home for a bit to figure out what I'm going to do next. See if I'm going to work with my dad or go back out to Canada. Not sure yet, but we'll see.
So he's actually pulled out of CN now, haven't you?
Yeah.
So he worked for CN Railroad, and he's pulled out of there now. And I should have said they've released him, because it's quite a long process to go through to get that job, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it was a lot with the wildfires, and it changed a lot of priorities and a lot of things that I wanted to do. So I thought it was time for a change. You know, I got my qualification, I did it, I completed everything that I could do there for that job. So I've got it under my belt if I want to do it somewhere else, but I thought it was time for a change.
He's also a level 3 ski instructor. That's why he went to Canada in the first place, and then saw that there was more money in driving the locomotives, so he went for that. Got his, like I say, he got his qualifications. Come out of Jasper because of wildfires, went on holiday to Spain, and then had an accident in Spain. Yeah. Hence why he's led on the sofa with crutches. So at the moment, we're just waiting on an MRI scan. He's got to go for an MRI, and he's pulled his hamstring. He can't walk. He can't put any weight on one leg, and so yeah, he's had a bit of a nightmare. So I just thought I'd get this opportunity to get him on cam now, because he was going to come back from Spain and come and work for me for a month anyway. But that month's work now is going to be off work, should we say. So looks like he's going to spend more time in front of the TV watching WELDERFABBER, by the way. But I can see an Xbox remote. So we'll probably be playing on the Xbox, but to be fair, he can have a bit of time off and chill, can't he? So anyway, if he gets back on his feet, we'll get him back down in the workshop and get him welding.
You hypnotize. You hypnotize me. You hypnotize me. You hypnotize me. You hypnotize me.
Right, so I just got back in the workshop. Well, this has just turned up. Off this one here.
The boom comes down and sits on there.
Just one sec, lad. What's your name?
Ryan.
No, I'm Baz. You alright, mate? So he's just turned up as I've been out, yeah? And just, what is it off this?
It's off a Tadano phone, 90 ton crane,
90 ton crane.
mobile crane, yeah.
What the jib sits on?
Yeah, the jib sits on there with 2 lugs, but they missed. And it's bent somehow, but Mr. Nobody's bent it.
Mr. Nobody's bent it.
Yeah.
I know all about them. Mr.
So
Nobody's.
That should be dead
Yeah.
straight there, so we can sit on there, but now it's close to the cab, the boom. And that holds it from swinging on the road and stuff.
Yeah. So it's probably gone before at some point, hasn't it? Looking at that plate there.
Yeah, it looks like it, yeah, it's been chopped out.
I've got a big crack there. If it was in our old yard now and we had a machine, an excavator, I'd straighten that in 2 minutes. Do you know what I mean? But what we'll do with this now, we'll cut it apart. We'll have to cut this section out here. And probably a bit of the other side. Pull it back, bit of heat, straighten it up, and put a thicker plate in here, like a 15 or 20 milli plate up here, so it holds out and doesn't happen again. Yeah, lad.
Yeah.
So what do you do then? What's your profession, should we say?
I normally fix the cranes on site when they break down, or general stuff, go out and driving them when he's busy.
So how
like
do you know about us? Just from social?
Yeah, from seeing you on YouTube and stuff.
YouTube and Instagram.
Yeah.
So he messaged me on Instagram and I told him to run it down to the workshop whilst I was in Express just then. Is that your van there, bud?
Yeah, that's mine, yeah. It's a V6 one, that.
That's a V6
Flyer,
one?
yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, automatic.
Auto V6?
Yeah. Delta.
Are them proper air horns on top of the little
Yeah,
like things?
they're Hadleys, them.
Are they?
Yeah.
Cal, won't be getting any ideas.
Well, with lights on that.
He's
Hey,
already, he's already got ideas of bars.
He's already booked in at Dave's at VCL's.
What, Cal is?
Yeah.
Oh yeah?
No, I've looked. Just saving up now.
Yeah, save it up, because if you want light boys on, you can pay for them some. Yeah. But, I remember when I got light bars on Blue, yeah? I'll tell you the story about that. So, when I went down to, where did I go down to now? Way down south, weren't it? When I went to recover a machine, yeah, there was a bogged, burnt out machine, that was it, a burnt out machine, and I did it in record time, yeah. So when I got back, said to Foxy, he said, right, I deserve a little butty out of that job for that, because I know how much money we're in it, yeah. And he said, oh, what do you want? I said, I want some lights for the van. He went, right, just go and order them, and that's what he ordered. So he ordered light bars and laser lights, and they were about 6 or 7 grand.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? They were about 6 or 7 grand. And it was only a few months later, Foxy says to me, he goes, what's this invoice here, Baz? You know, and I said, oh, don't forget about that job that we did. Do you know what I mean? Oh, yeah, I'll let you off with that one. So, lad, we shall get this sorted for you. And how quick do you need it back?
Tomorrow, hopefully, yeah.
Tomorrow?
To get it going back on the road.
Cal, jump on that now then. Yeah? Alright, we'll pull off the ramp that is on there and jump on this for this lad. Alright, bud? We'll give you a ring when it's ready.
That'll do, yeah.
Alright, mate? It's Ryan, isn't it? Ryan,
Yeah.
Alright, bud. Sound. Alright, so I've just turned up at Archie's Mirrorfield plant because I know the boys are getting close to running the shovel, as they've got this one going back together now, this Doosan. Oh, they're still underneath it, Where are we up to, boys?
Well, we've just got cover back on and that. All levels done, just in time, Baz.
Yeah?
Yeah. Ready for starting it up.
Am I just in time?
Yeah.
Wow.
Literally done it now.
Where's Archie?
He's out on a job. On a nose cone on the dozer.
Is he?
Yeah.
Mark's been a big part of this project, ain't you, lad? So, I'm keeping my fingers crossed here now, yeah? Because last time, the hydrostatic motor locked, what was it saying on fault codes?
Anti-lock, and it won't let it rotate back to where it should be.
Anti-lock on the hydrostats the last time it was in, yeah?
Piston was sticking.
Piston was sticking. So, we pulled the hydrostats back out. Back in, oil in, and we're just about to fire it now. Moving some tools. I'm actually a little bit nervous. What are you thinking, boys? How confident are you? 100%. You're 100% this time? Mark just said 100%, so he's going to fire it. Oh, come on. Come on. Give us some luck. Give us some luck.
Check the cords.
Yeah, is there any cords coming up? All good?
Yeah, all good, no cords.
Are you going to see if it moves? Yeah, you're all right down there? Level? Sound. She's moving. She's moving. She's moving. What a relief. I can't tell you how I'm feeling right now, yeah? I've actually got little goosebumps. So I think the best thing to, Archie's not here at the minute, so I think the best thing to do, just run it up to temperature, we'll not run it round yard, right? And we'll get it calibrated. We'll get it calibrated before we start putting any load on it. Look at her, she's back to life. So like I just said, I don't think we're better putting it under too much stress now. Let's get it calibrated and know we're 100%, and then I'll come back up with camera. Yeah, boy!
Hey.
Drop them on!
Yeah,
Drop them on!
Happy.
You happy?
Yeah, very.
Good lad, good lad. I'll give Daniel a ring.
You hypnotize
So this is that little airframe that came in, all straightened up now. Just going to weld the flat bar on here to stiffen it up a bit. Weld the flat bar on here to stiffen it up a bit. We've cut out all that bent part, replaced it with some 10mm flat bars. So it just all needs cleaning up, buffing up, put a nice radius on both sides. And then that can go back to the customer. So the ramp is just for welding now. Just Travis welding it. And I've got to take Blue in for an emissions test, because somebody has reported it for being smoky. So I spoke to the DVSA and they just said go and give it send us an up-to-date emissions test, and that will be good enough for them. And I have explained our situation with the social media side of things, and that's somebody just doing it, taking the mick. So they just said they'd just do it this one-off time to show us that it's right, and that'll do. So we're going to go over to Miller's and let them do it. This just shows that some people out there have nothing better to do with the time than to report Bella Blue for being smoky. Yeah? A van that's only done like 12,000 miles, do you know what I mean? I should have done a lot more than that now, about 18,000 miles. And you know, nothing better to do with the time than to report that. Now then, that is a typical sign of a jealous person. Yeah, so whoever you are, cheers for that, you little jealous person. Now go and get yourself a life, because that is just totally unacceptable. Luckily you only need to do it once, and that'll be the end of it. So we'll go and see Jack and the boys. We got a pass.
Yeah.
What do you reckon, Dano?
Hello, do the smoke machine.
Oh, there she is.
What's Slim saying?
I'm getting to smoke.
Is it smoking?
Bad.
Is it bad?
Looks like going super fast. Like 59 mile an hour.
59 mile an hour.
What a mess.
What do you have to say about that, Dan?
Has it passed?
Of course it has. I don't get it. So, because there's some jealous folk out there, they can just go around reporting some nonsense like that, and then you have to waste your time on a Friday, come and see us.
Exactly. So I just have to waste an hour of my time to come here, get it tested for a pass. Alright, so now I won't need to do that again for 12 months, but you know what I mean? But apparently it is a common thing with the truckers out there that they report each other's trucks, so they have to go in and get pulled and check their emissions tested out. Crazy, isn't it?
Mental, mate. Mental.
What have you been up to anyway?
Everything this week, mate. All sorts, recoveries, in workshop, doing all sorts of it. Get away from
He reckons he's busy.
It's out. Shh, don't tell everybody. I've told him this before. Don't tell everybody.
Right, listen, I believe you got a power wash for us anyway.
Yeah, yeah. It's a problem to him. It's not even a problem to him.
Is it your power wash then?
My power washer.
Right, so
Where is it?
I'll come down this week and get it.
No problem.
Oh, wait, good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. What do you think of that?
I think there's a bit of,
Jealousy.
yeah, trucker Tim, you, smoking like mad, craziness.
Yeah, Trucker Tim got done with it, didn't he?
Bruce pudding, guys.
Cruise it, put in. So cheers for that, whoever you are. Cheers. Factory workshop. This little crane bracket's ready now to go. And today will be a day of welding for Callum and Trav now on the ramp. That one's finished. I fully welded the angles both sides. So we'll get the other straight one welded up, then we'll weld an angled one and try and put them together. And then we'll have a walk up it. Just had a call off Arvin, my little Indian father. He's done them ram eyes for us on them 2 little rams. So I'll head over to Bolton now and collect them. That's what we want. We'll just cut that off there. Weld that on. So it's the same thickness that way, but it's a little bit bigger there, at that point there. You can see how thin it is there compared to that wall. Where is little father anyway? Hey! Where's he? He's on his own, he's lad, ain't you?
Aye,
He's on his own.
my guy's gone.
Where's Mickey?
He's gone home now. I don't know whether he's going camping or somewhere else at weekend.
It's 2:30 on a Friday afternoon. He's gone home, hasn't he? Does he only do his 40 hours?
Exactly.
There's a lot of people like that when they get a bit older, only do 40 hours. Anyway, quick turnaround for that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
As
I
always.
did it on the same day because I've got quite a bit of work at the moment. So I'm trying to slot things in.
Yeah. What's that you're doing there?
Bit of a labour job only, free issue material, aluminium
Is it?
for bakery machines. Got a few more places there on the other place.
Bakery machines. Not many shops around like this anymore, is there? Huh? Dying breed. You think welders are dying breed? Arvin's even more of a dying breed. Anyway, we'll get these back to the workshop and get them welded on. bearing will just push in there nicely now. It's the old one. Calves back. 28's back. Right, son. We've been all weekend.
Been in Holland all weekend. Went Thursday, come back last night.
Did your team win?
No, but he's only been racing 3 months.
Is he?
Yeah, he didn't do so bad.
How did he place?
Pardon?
Was Sam over there or not?
No, Sam, no. His former was racing over there. So that was like the Dutch World Final.
Was it?
Yeah.
There's big money in that stock car game, isn't there?
Oh, aye, yeah.
There's some serious money in that stock car game.
Gets thrown about a bit, like.
Yeah. So Cal's just on with finishing this one off. And then we've got Sam C back in, Sam Critchley. So he's on with welding this up. So we're having a few more bodies in the workshop. This will give me a bit of an insight on Callum being a manager to see how we can run the men. So basically I'm just going to, today especially, I've just given him a list of jobs that need to be done, and I'm just going to just keep an eye on him and see how he copes with dishing that work out, making sure that all the boys are busy all the time. It's all right making him a manager, but we've also got to teach him to be a manager. You know, as I've taught him everything that he's learnt so far since he's been with me. You know, when he started with me, he was only a sheet metal worker, which coming on leaps and bounds. So I'm going to go and look at the loading shovel soon today and give you all the news on the loader. So this is a little claw attachment that needs this little tooth adapter welding on it. So Cal, you're doing this one son whilst all the boys are welding the frames. Yeah. So again we'll cut the plate off. Around the adapter, get the adapter out, put the new one in, weld it in. Alright?
Yeah, we'll put a prep back on him as well. We're not ever reflect that plate before, back to nothing. That's actually welded both sides.
Is it?
Yeah. We'll have to cut it off.
Oh yeah, it is welded both sides that. So yeah, if you put a big prep on this side of the plate, so you can get right through with your weld, you get good penetration weld on it. Set a little camera up, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Well, you already have done.
Yeah, sir.
Good lad. And I'm going to go up to Murrayfield plant, check out the loader. Alright, so I'm here at Murrayfield plant with the shovel that you've all been waiting for. Now then, the machine has been calibrated, everything's running sweet A-OK. It has been run for 4 hours, but there's no bucket on it. So we've not been able to put it under load, but we have got a big steep hill here that we can do stop starts and run round in circles. So I'm going to have a little ride in it myself, but the machine itself has had a full rebuild now. The gearbox has been fully rebuilt with clutch packs, the hydrostack's been rebuilt, new main bearings, everything that you could do to it has been done. You know, so it's like a new machine, pretty much on that side of things. It's done, I think it's done about 9,700 hours. So as you can see, there's no bucket on it. I'd like to have been able to put it under some load, but we'll be able to do the stop starts on the hill and see how she goes. So I'll jump in it now, take it for a run, set a little cam up inside, and we'll go up and down the gears in automatic, and we'll go up and down the gears in manual. And the best thing way to do it is to do it on a hill, especially a steep hill, and make sure it brakes, it's braking itself. So that's what we'll do now, we'll give it a little test. Okay, so I'm just in the loader now. Just lift it up. So we've got the park brake. We'll take the park brake off, and then we've got the gears here. If you look there, F1, F2, F3, automatic. Yeah, F1, F2, F3, automatic. So we'll leave it in auto. We've got forward and reverse on the controls, yeah. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a hill start, stop start, and I've got a big steep hill here, so that'll show you in a minute. So I'm just going to set the DJ up on the screen and take you for a little drive, just make sure everything's good to go. So we're in automatic mode now. So we'll just accelerate, full power. Corner, we got a hill. It's quite a steep incline, so let's see if it'll stop on its own. Right, so she's just stopped on her own there with no braking. Going to reverse, no problem. Problem. Forward. Check the brakes. Brakes are good. Reverse. No problem. Now I want to go down the gears. So we'll go to first. See, she stays in first. So it stays in first gear now. Stop. We'll go to second. Then we'll go to third. Stop. We'll go back into auto, reverse. Brake. Forward. Automatic now. So we're going up and down the gears. Well, we're going up the gears. All good? Flying. One thing I have noticed is there's no air conditioning, so I'll get that re-gas today. Right, we'll go back into first. Let's put the camera on for you guys. We're in first. Second, third, automatic, slam on. Brakes are good. We're staying in auto now, going up the hill. Stop on the hill, backwards. There's the director. Daniel, it's coming home, bro. It's coming home. Never doubt us Northerners. So I'm happy with that. I've just had a call off Howard Stott Demolition, so we're going to go nip over to his yard in a minute. But just bumped into this little geezer here. What's your name, son?
Reuben.
Reuben. And then what do you want to be when you get older?
A footballer.
Footballer?
Yeah.
Why do you not want to be a welder?
Because no one really does it.
That's why you want to be a welder, because no one really does it. Yeah? So what do you do round in shed?
I help my granddad.
Yeah?
I help my Uncle Arch sometimes, and I go to demolition jobs with my Uncle Isaac, and then I just go on my bike round the yard.
So Archie's your uncle, is he?
Yeah.
He's a cool dude, he's your uncle, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's done a good job on that loading shovel, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Have you been watching it?
Yeah.
You watch the channel?
Not, well, a bit sometimes.
Bits! Every week now, yeah?
Every
week from now on you'll be watching that channel. Alright, son.
Yeah.
So what are you doing rest of the day?
Well, I'm just going to be, because there's not really to do, I might go down to help my granddad, or stay up here and
Well,
see
best
what
thing you
Mum's
can do
doing.
is go and see Juicy, yeah?
Yeah.
Get welder set up, get your Selling Earth head mask on, and learn how to weld. Shall we go and see him?
Yeah.
Yeah? Come on then, let's go and see Juice. Juice! This little man here,
Yes, mate.
this little man here, yeah,
Yeah, man.
wants to be a footballer. Now then,
Hey, top man.
No! Wants to be a welder. Yeah, he set up on a welder today.
Do you want to weld? Do you want to weld today? Okay.
Yeah?
On the welding job.
How's that then, eh?
Perfect job for
Can
that.
you sort that, Juice?
I will sort that out.
Because I'm shooting now.
Oh, yeah.
That machine's bang on.
Perfect.
Alright, so if we get it balloted,
Yeah.
just double check out levels.
Yeah.
Yeah, and sort the aircon out. And then good to go. I'll get a moving tour room for Thursday this week.
Okay, call aircon man then.
Aircon man.
Aircon man.
Can I say at the end,
What?
don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
Hey! What a boy! What a boy! I'll see you later, alright kid? Just landed at Howard's, Howard Stocks. We'll take a look at the heli whilst we're here. So as you know, we've got one of these being dropped off, haven't we? Off PJ fork trucks, an old one that needs reconditioning. So we're just taking another look at the frame and how it gets hold of the skids. So them skids there, you're not allowed to alter them in any way, shape or form. Alright, so all I can do is go off existing holes on the helis. So the people who are after these lifters being fabricated, all different helis, so there'll be all different mounts, which makes it a little bit more awkward for me. So you can't just do one that can do them all. Unless Howard's just mentioned that we could probably go underneath here on both of them. But this is a low skid one, and you get higher ones. And it's also about finding that point of balance. You know, you don't want the helicopter to tip back if it goes over a bump whilst it's travelling on that, do you? Or forward, do you know? So it'd be better getting hold of it somehow. So they've just gone with a PFC there. I'm not sure what size that is. 230 or something, 230mm. And they'll have cut the existing forks and made them longer and welded them back together with a square bar underneath that just lifts these wheels up and down at the end there. So I'll just take some dimensions off that whilst I'm here. That's one of the jobs I'm looking at. The other one's outside in the yard that I'll show you now. What a beautiful heli hanger. This is one of the other jobs he wants me to sort out. So that'll be hard facing. And all these teeth, jaws, build them back up. But it's a big lump that weighs 4.5 tons. So it'll be a case of doing it whilst the machine's here. The machine's not here at the moment. Or if it ever goes on a job, do it on the job. So we're just trying to come up with a plan on what to do with that, because we can't open it up without the machine. But a nice hard facing job that, so it'll probably take like a day, maybe 2 days welding on it to go right over it all. Oh, the other job's on this little Takuchi down there. That simple little job, just straighten this little guard up. It's all been bent, protecting the pipes. So we can do that whilst we're doing other work. You won't believe this is a demolition yard, would you? Look at it, absolutely immaculate. Immaculate. Anyway, get back to the workshop. Is 80-90% welded. Carl's just finished a little bracket for QED little floor. I'll drop them a message, they can come and collect that tomorrow. We have stairs to make for it, we've got the walkway to make, and we've got the key handrail to make for the walkway and the stairs. Oh, the 2 little ramps to make for the bottom. So yeah, we're getting to the end of a chapter here now. So hope you like this one. Buzzing about the shovel being up and running. I'll get that back down to London Thursday this week. Got movement order in place. And I also found out who dobbed us in for Bella Blue. Alright, so I know you're watching. I know who you are. Cheers guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.